Welcome. Today we're doing a deep dive into just one chapter of the Bible, Amos chapter now.
Hmm.
It's fascinating because it packs in these really powerful, almost clashing themes, judgment and restoration side by side.
It really does. And it kicks off immediately with this incredibly stark image, the Lord standing right there by the altar.
Yeah, not just standing there, but commanding destruction. Strike the tops of the pillars, make the thresholds shake, bring it all down.
It's immediate, it's forceful, there's no preamble, really, just boom, judgment declared.
And the text makes it so clear there's absolutely nowhere to hide from this.
No, not at all. It uses this intense language, dig down to Sheol, climb up to the heavens.
Hiding on Mount Carmel or even at the bottom of the sea. Says God will find you, command a serpent even.
Even exile isn't safe. The sword will find them there. It's this feeling of utter inescapability that's really hammered home.
Right. And this power isn't just over people, is it? It extends to, well, everything.
Exactly. The earth melting at his touch, the land rising and falling like the Nile. He calls for the waters of the sea. It's cosmic scale power,
It really establishes the authority behind the judgment.
definitely. Then there's that really interesting comparison in verse 7.
Oh, yeah, where it compares the Israelites to Cushites and mentions God bringing up the Philistines and Arameans from their lands.
It sort of universalizes the principle, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just God's actions and, well, judgment aren't limited only to Israel.
It's a bit jarring, maybe. Puts things in a different perspective.
It does. But then almost immediately, there's a crucial clarification. Yes, God's eyes are on the sinful kingdom for destruction.
But, and this is key, yet I will not totally destroy the house of Jacob.
Precisely. So it's judgment, yes, but not complete annihilation. There's a distinction being made.
Okay, so that leads into that really vivid metaphor, the sieve, shaping Israel among the nations like grain.
Yeah, and not a pebble, or some translations say, not a kernel will fall to the ground.
Well, what does that mean? It sounds like separation?
I think that's exactly it. It's a sifting process. The judgment isn't just punishment, it's purification, maybe. It removes the pebbles, the chaff.
And the text specifies who gets sifted out, right?
It does. Verse 10 says, all the sinners among my people will die by the sword, specifically those who were complacent, who thought, disaster won't touch us.
Ah, okay. So the judgment is targeted, it's discriminating, it hits those who felt falsely secure.
Right. And it's almost like that intense, painful sifting process is what makes the next part possible.
The big shift.
Yeah.
Because the tone changes completely after that.
Dramatically. From verse 11 onwards, it's all about restoration. In that day, I will restore David's fallen tent, rebuilding, repairing the ruins.
It's a picture of hope emerging right after the description of judgment. And again, the scope seems to widen.
Yeah, possessing the remnant of Edom, other nations.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just about internal restoration, but kind of an expanded influence or community.
And then that incredible description of abundance.
Oh, the agricultural imagery. It's almost over the top, isn't it? The plowman overtaken by the reaper, the grape treader by the planter.
Mountains dripping with new wine. It suggests a kind of supernatural fertility and peace, just complete prosperity.
And tied directly to coming back from exile. Rebuilding cities, planting vineyards, eating the fruit. Stability, security.
Which leads to that final, really powerful promise.
The capstone, really.
Yeah.
I will plant Israel in their own land, never again to be uprooted.
Never again. After all that shaking and threat of exile and being sifted among nations, the end point is permanence.
Exactly. A security that wasn't there before, seemingly guaranteed by God himself.
So when you put it all together, the fierce, inescapable judgment, the sifting, it seems like it's presented as a necessary path to this incredibly secure and abundant restoration.
The judgment clears the way. It removes the part that's preventing the full flourishing, you could say. It's a really fascinating tension.
It absolutely is. So something for you, the listener, to maybe chew on. What does it mean for identity, for belonging, to be part of something that has been shaken like grain in a sieve? If that shaking isn't just an end, but somehow prepares the way for being permanently planted, well, that reframes the whole experience, doesn't it?